Channel 4's Eyewitness.
Good evening, I'm Karen Swenson.
And I'm Mike Hoss. Their work will turn steel from New York's World Trade Center into one part of a new U.S. warship.
And tonight, with lots of ceremony and melted steel, workers in Amite lent their support to the effort to build the USS New York. Karen Carlson was there.
Most New Yorkers have probably never heard of Amite, Louisiana, but in this foundry, in this town of 2,000, remains from the World Trade Center towers are being melted down to become part of the Navy's new fleet. The 24 tons of steel arrived here sometime last month, and since then crews have been working to catalog it and prepare it for this event. It's also given them a lot of time to reflect.
When the steel arrived, several of us was out there, and when I laid my hand upon it, it was just like the hair on my neck stood up. I mean, it was a feeling that you can't really describe.
Junior Chavers has worked here most of his life. Melting steel is a tough man's job, but this time, mixed in with memories of September 11th, are emotions from men who normally don't show them.
I mean, they came over here and they killed a bunch of innocent people. We got a chance now to build something that's going to plow the water. I'm in the front of that ship. I mean, all those people that died are in the front of that ship. You're going to look at me then, hey, here we come.
The steel will be the bow stem of the USS New York, the part of the ship that cuts through the water first.
The memory of September the 11th and its impact on the United States and the world.
Several high-ranking naval and New York politicians spoke about the symbolism of the USS New York and Louisiana's part in that.
And the steel that is being used to set the bow stem as it leads through the water will be leading the charge for freedom and democracy.
But they stayed behind the rope as Junior and his co-workers transformed tragedy to hope. The fiery images of the molten steel gave Janice Williams pride, yet sadness too.
I thought it was great. I really did. I must be honest. When I saw that fire, it brought back memories of the temperatures that those poor people had to sustain in the buildings there.
Her husband Lewis was hers for 32 years before he was caught in the towers the day they came tumbling down. Though Junior Chavers and his men don't have much in common with the dignitaries who presided over this event, they do with the firefighters and police officers who responded when they were needed. What Chavers says they're doing now. In Amite, Louisiana, Karen Carlson, Eyewitness News Nightwatch.